Are sleep earbuds a big, massive scam? I'm concerned that people are buying into marketing and spending hundreds of dollars on sleep-specific earbuds. And I've tried just about everything from your bog standard foam earplugs to the incredibly over-marketed premium rubber earbuds. I've even tried sleeping in my daily drivers. I'm actually not going to throw them. None of them have actually helped me sleep. Now enter dedicated sleep-specific earbuds. And to answer the question, are sleeping earbuds a scam? I picked up the Fitnexa SomniPods 3. Let's give them a try. The first thing I went to check out was the active noise cancelling, and the ANC on these is, well, interesting. It's definitely not industry leading in terms of how much sound it actually cancels out, but it has been thoughtfully designed for sleep. So with these, there's no heavy white noise being pumped into your ears. You don't get that trapped underwater feeling. It feels very intentional. My main issue when trying to sleep is road noise. I bought a beautiful house with really good access to the main road, but that of course comes with its drawbacks. Now, it's generally accepted that the noise level outside your home should be around 30 to 40 decibels to get a good night's sleep. A lot of people can go slightly higher than that. My road in the mornings at peak time peaks at 60 to 70 decibels. So the 42 decibels of noise reduction brings me well inside the safe limits. Now, I sat for a while in the morning switching the ANC off and on, and I'd say it's close to completely eliminating all of the road noise outside my home. When the active noise cancelling's on, I've got to sit and really listen to see if I can hear some traffic. It really does almost cancel out pretty much all noise. Again, although it's not industry leading, it's still really good. Another thing to consider is that a lot of people actually claim that sleeping with ANC on for long periods of time can actually be bad for you. And it seems that Fitnexa have actually taken this into account too, because they've sort of brought along a first for me. They've actually got an ANC timer. Now, we've seen sleep timers before, but not an active noise cancelling timer. You can set this to however long you want so that 3 hours into the night, the active noise cancelling will turn itself off to save a little bit of battery life and possibly even your brain. And I think this is another solid sign that these earbuds have been really thoughtfully designed for sleep and they're not just marketing hype. Whilst you've got the app open, I think we should actually take a deeper dive into the app because it's all been designed around sleeping. You've got a selection of meditation and calming sounds like running water and brown noise, which you don't even need to be connected to your phone to listen to. When it comes to comfort, straight away you can see the difference between these and your bog standard wireless earphones. They've been designed completely to be comfortable for a good night's sleep. They're much slimmer, they're much lighter, and they've got these medical grade silicone tips, not just on the end, but on the body too. And just look how many size options you get included in the box. Fair play. Because of this, you get a much more comfortable fit. And I know that I'm going to sound like a typical YouTuber trying to sell you something, but they are genuinely, without a doubt, the most comfortable wireless earphones I've ever tried. So much has gone into the design of these, and they've actually supposedly been designed for side sleeping as well. And after my first night, I can confirm again, they weren't irritating in any shape, way, or form. This is truly the first time ever that I felt genuinely comfortable sleeping on my side with any earplug or earbuds. But comfort is only half the battle, because for a lot of people, you're actually going to want to listen to some music on these. Now, let me be completely straight with you. The sound quality of the SomniPods 3 for regular, everyday use, I mean, it's just about okay. It's nothing amazing, but if you're expecting studio quality renditions of your favorite albums, these aren't the earbuds you go out and buy anyway. The bass isn't exactly going to rattle your skull, and the soundstage of the SomniPod 3s isn't exactly built for your everyday audiophiles. But are they fit for purpose? I mean, absolutely. You've got to remember, first and foremost, the intention behind these earbuds. They were designed for sleep, and for that, they're absolutely perfect. When you're lying in the dark listening to a podcast, an audiobook, or their built-in rain sounds, the vocal clarity is spot on. They do exactly what they say on the tin without pretending to be a master of all trades. And if you're not particularly fussy about your audio quality, of course you can get away with these using them as your daily drivers. They've even got IPX4 rated water resistance, so you can actually sweat it out in the gym in them. It might seem like we've covered all the really important points now, but the SomniPod 3s have actually got another trick up their sleeve. Inside these earbuds, which weigh just 3.3 grams and are thinner than a AAA battery, is a 3-axis sensor. It doesn't just play sounds, it actually tracks your sleep as well. It monitors how long you slept, what sleep stage you were in, and get this, it even tracks your sleep posture. They also feature something called adaptive leak compensation. Basically, if you shift on your pillow in the middle of the night and the earbuds move slightly, the tech detects the change in your ear canal pressure and then adjusts the noise noise cancellation in real time so the traffic noise doesn't suddenly leak in and wake you up. When you wake up, the app gives you a comprehensive sleep score. There's even an AI called Evan in there, which will give you little sleeping tips and gentle nudges on how to improve your rest. This is just ridiculously smart. Now, I've got to be honest, I am one of those people that whenever a product claims to have built-in AI, I just kind of roll my eyes because there's just too much of it around at the moment. But I feel that these are genuinely useful. And for those of you who don't have a smartwatch, I mean, that could actually save you some money. But let me assure you that I'm not just a parrot for brands when they send me stuff out. There is one thing that I'll absolutely roll my eyes at, and that is a subscription. We definitely don't need that. I'm sure it's got a lot to offer, but I'm just sick of every single product now having a subscription. I mean, subscription fatigue, right? Don't get me wrong, I do see the value of getting AI insights, and I completely understand that it costs money to run those systems. It's just that most of us have a ChatGPT or Gemini subscription these days. Why do you want to be paying for something else? And I will also point out as well, with the whole subscription thing, there is actually a saving grace, and that is that you actually get all of the core features of the earphones for free. So nothing is actually locked behind a paywall. You're just going to lose out on some of the extra sleep sounds. What did go ahead and cheer me up a little bit though was the battery life and the charging case. With ANC firmly switched on, you're going to be getting around 6.5 hours. If you use the auto sleep feature, where it turns the ANC off once it detects you're asleep, you can then stretch that up to 12 hours, and the case charging will get you around 48 hours in total. Plus, if you put it on a wireless charger or plug it in via USB-C, a quick 10-minute charge will give you over an hour of playback time. So with all that in mind, should you buy sleeping earbuds? Are they actually worth the money? Well, these, the Fitnexa SomniPod 3s, actually sit around the middle of the market, coming in around £150 up to $180, depending on discounts. And there is actually a discount code in the pinned comment if you want one. They definitely aren't repurposed music earbuds. They've genuinely been thoughtfully, intentionally designed to help you sleep. So after testing these, to answer my original question, are sleeping earbuds a scam? Absolutely not, and the SomniPod 3s completely prove that. Also, you're getting the added benefits of sleep tracking on top of all of the other features you're getting, which I think is a massive plus. But for some people, that's just not going to work for you, so do check out my latest review on the Galaxy Watch. See you in the next one.